We're going to begin our study of Social Studies, Chapter 11, Rome and Christianity today. There are 3 parts to this lesson, but lesson 1 is divided into 2, so actually 4 parts. As always, you have songs at the beginning, but I've also included the videos because there are several for this chapter. And today we're going to get started with 11.1a, from Republic to Empire. So the big idea today, after changing from a republic to an empire, Rome grew politically and economically and developed a culture that influenced latter civilizations, such as our own. There are 4 main ideas. Disorder in the Roman Republic created an opportunity for Julius Caesar to gain power. You've probably heard of him. The Republic ended when Augustus became Rome's first emperor. The Roman Empire grew to control the entire Mediterranean world. And the Romans accomplished great things in science, engineering, architecture, art, literature, and law. You're going to come back and watch this short clip by clicking here. It's a Horrible Histories, the Roman Report, the guy that talks really fast. So main idea 1, disorder in the Roman Republic. This is how Julius Caesar came to power. So many people became unhappy because they were unemployed. So a lot of chaos emerged in Rome's government during this time. You had people that were rioting in the streets, while people from around the Republic flooded the city. Sounds a little familiar there, doesn't it? Think about what happened here last summer. An orator, which means a speaker, and philosopher named Cicero called for change, but he was unsuccessful. He wanted to limit the power of the generals and restore checks and balances to the government. But again, Cicero was unsuccessful in doing that. So, in walks Julius Caesar. He was a very powerful general, and he formed a partnership with Pompey and Crassus. Those 3, Caesar, Pompey, and Crassus, ruled Rome together jointly for about 10 years. Well, the people really liked Caesar. And because of this, Pompey became jealous. So this sparked a war between Caesar and Pompey that ended in Pompey's death. Then Caesar named himself dictator, but this once great guy, that people loved, a lot of people now resented the way that Caesar had gained his power. So, and especially the senators, they didn't like that he had reduced their power. So a group of senators led by Brutus killed Caesar by stabbing him on the Senate floor numerous times because they feared him becoming a king. So again, most of the general population still liked Caesar. There were some that didn't, but most did. But the senators did not like how he had come to be such a powerful person in Rome. And due to this, all this little yeah talking behind the back led to a group of the senators getting together and killing Caesar. So, have you ever heard of the Ides of March? Beware of the Ides of March. Well, that has to do with Julius Caesar being killed on the Senate floor. His supposed friends turned against him. So this is a depiction of Julius Caesar. He conquered Gaul and he added it to the empire. This painting is from the late 1800s. It shows a Frankish leader surrendering to Caesar by dropping his weapons at Caesar's feet. Caesar loved the color red, by the way. So, the Republic ended when Augustus became Rome's first emperor. You've probably heard of Mark Antony. Okay, so Mark Antony and Octavian were Caesar's friends, and they avenged Caesar's death by attacking the group of senators that had killed him. So they sought revenge for Caesar's death. Caesar's murderers, all of them, they were either killed or they killed themselves. Life got so bad. Octavian returned to Italy. Mark Antony married Cleopatra. Yes, the one and only Cleopatra from Egypt. But Antony married Cleopatra after divorcing Octavian's sister. Think about that for a second. So now there's some bad blood between Octavian and Mark Antony. So this divorce between Antony and Octavian's sister led to a civil war between Antony and Octavian. All to a woman. So Antony and Cleopatra killed themselves. You'll have to kind of do a little research on that and see some plausible explanations for how this happened. Some say Mark Antony stabbed himself, and that Cleopatra had an asp, A-S-P, which is a venomous snake, bite her, therefore killing her. But anyway, so when they killed themselves, this made Augustus, who was formerly Octavian, he changed his name now to Augustus, this made him the sole ruler. It kind of plays out like a soap opera. Anyway, when Octavian, when he became the sole ruler of Rome, this marks the beginning of the Roman Empire. So no longer a republic, now we have an empire. You can make sure you go to Brain Pop through ClassLink, watch Cleopatra, and complete that quiz as well. So this is the point that the Roman Empire grew to control the entire Mediterranean world. Rome had a lot of reasons for expansion. They wanted to control their hostile neighbors, in other words, get them before they had the chance to invade Rome. It wanted more resources. And simply put, some of the emperors just liked to fight. Well, under Emperor Claudius, Romans conquered most of the island of Britain. Yes, Britain was under Rome's control. It was part of the old Roman Empire. They also controlled Asia Minor, Mesopotamia, the eastern coast of the Mediterranean, and the North African coast. So here we go with trade. Trade, of course, is going to increase, both within the empire and with other people. The people in Rome needed raw materials that they themselves could not produce. So this led merchants to Rome's provinces to trade. And to pay for their goods, Romans used a type of currency, which is money, which included silver and gold coins. Sound familiar? Nearly everyone accepted Roman coins. It's kind of like everyone today will accept the US dollar. So this, of course, helped trade to grow. The first 200 years of the Roman Empire were peaceful and prosperous. And this was called the Pax Romana, which simply means Roman peace. Pax Romana. Okay, you're going to go back to Brain Pop, make sure you're logged in through ClassLink, watch the rise of the Roman Empire, and Pax Romana. Complete those quizzes as well. Once you've done that, you're at the end of lesson 11.1a. Next time, we will continue with 11.1b, and we're still going from Republic to Empire, but we're going to focus a little more on science, engineering, architecture, art, literature, and law in the next lesson.